The year is 2055. A nuclear missile lands in Los Angeles, killing millions, for which the US government blames an artificial intelligence that has declared war on humanity. What's the matter? They're coming to get me to prevent a repeat of the tragedy. The Western world bans all things related to robotics. However, the republics of New Asia continue to produce dangerous machines. Moreover, they develop technology enabling the place of human intellect into robotic bodies with any face. These creations are called simulants, a decade after the destruction of Los Angeles. Joshua Taylor and his pregnant wife Maya are spending time in a coastal cabin when their guard, a simulant named Haroon, brings in a captured American soldier who was monitoring them. He informs the couple that they have been detected by the Battle Orbital Station NAD, an acronym for North American Orbital Mobile Aerospace Defense, which will soon arrive while Maya packs their belongings. Joshua asks the prisoner to tell the Americans that there is no near mat in the house and insists on halting the operation. Maya, entering at the wrong time, learns that her husband is an undercover agent aiding special services in capturing the AI creator. Maya flees with the simulant guards, and as Joshua tries to catch up, missiles from Nomad destroy the escape boats. 5 years later, special services continued to hunt the mysterious AI creator near Matt. Joshua, still grieving over his lost wife, is forced to see a therapist. He works in Los Angeles as part of a robot disposal team, believing them to be just machines. Meanwhile, the US government completes the Nomad project, now a massive space battle station. The skies over Earth, tracking any hint of robotic terrorists in US-controlled territories and ensuring the safety of soldiers fighting AI in New Asia. Joshua often reminisces about his life with Maya and how he told her about his family who died in the explosion. He lost an arm and a leg, now replaced by prosthetics. One day, General Andrews and Colonel Howell contact him, attempting to recruit him to find and destroy a new weapon developed by Nirmata Alpha, capable of destroying Nomad and potentially turning the tide of power. Joshua, still resentful of the military for the strike that killed his wife. Maya refuses, however. The military shows him a video of Maya allegedly taken a few days earlier and offers to reunite him with her if he leads a military team to find the bunker. Joshua agrees. The group flies to New Asia, and en route Colonel Howell tells him about the death of her 2 sons in the war, explaining her hatred for machines disguised by Nomad. The Americans land in New Asia. Joshua leads the team to the former lab site. Now invisible soldiers try to extract information from locals about the bunker, but Joshua realizes it's just buried and finds the entrance. The soldiers successfully penetrate the lab's territory, where the weapon is believed to be stored. But the scientists there manage to lower a protective screen while the soldiers try to open it. The scientists call the local police. Howell's group is forced to defend themselves, and Joshua remains alone at the bunker door. The code works, and he discovers inside only a robotic simulant in the form of a child engrossed in watching cartoons, unafraid of the soldier. Then a wounded female scientist enters and orders the girl to run and find the girl. Followed by Joshua's escapes outside and sees the soldiers rushing to the helicopter as Nomad is going to destroy the laboratory. Unaware that a homing mine has attached to one of their backpacks, an explosion destroys the machine. Only those who didn't make it to the helicopter, including Joshua, survive. Moments later, a missile from Nomad destroys the laboratory the next morning. Joshua wakes up in a boat on the riverbank, finding the girl who found him. He tries to send her away and rushes to help his injured comrade, realizing they can't escape from the field actively searched by robots. Joshua drags the injured into an unknown house where the girl silently enters and sits in front of the TV. Joshua turns it off, but as soon as he steps away, the child telekinetically turns it back on. The soldier realizes the girl has the ability to remotely control technology here. Howell gets in touch. Joshua reports that the weapon is in the form of a child, and the colonel orders it to be destroyed since they can't transport it back to the USA. Then they are surrounded and arrested by Asian police simulants. A peasant simulant enters the house, examines the girl, calls her a miracle, and prepares to kill the Americans, but he himself is killed by a bullet from Joshua. Joshua's attention is caught by the girl's drawing. He shows her a photo of Maya and realizes she knows her, but with the police almost at the door, Joshua carries his wounded comrade to a car and orders the girl to get in as well. Their escape is aided by a dog who picks up a grenade and carries it to the robot police. Meanwhile, Colonel Howell and one of her soldiers escape from captivity, subdue a simulant, and steal his car. Joshua's car breaks down on the road. The second soldier, realizing Joshua intends to search for his wife, orders his partner to turn back. But Joshua promises to take him to his former partner and friend who can help them escape. Then the girl, realizing that the second soldier is about to die, stops Hart. Meanwhile, a family pickup drives by and the driver kindly offers to help them reach the city. Joshua names the little girl Alfie, and they get into the car later. Colonel Howell finds the dead soldier, downloads his memories onto a chip, inserts it into a simulant, and learns that Joshua and the girl went to the city. Meanwhile, news spreads of a kidnapped child simulant, and the military stops their car at the city entrance. But Alfie disables all the electricity in the area and telepathically steers the car, ramming the Chi checkpoint and escaping from the soldiers. After parting with the frightened family, Joshua and Alfie head to the factory where Drew works. Alfie asks who created Joshua if he's not a robot, and what heaven is where his parents went. She becomes sad that she can't go there because she's not human on the way. Joshua recalls how Drew showed him Maya, believed by the special services to be Matt's daughter, and gave him a tracker ring to locate her. Soon they meet Drew, who after examining Alfie sends her with his friend to an apartment upstairs, telling Joshua that the girl. General Andrews orders all flights to return, but Alfie telepathically seizes control of the plane and directs it to Nomad, just as the general orders a widespread attack on the remaining simulant bases worldwide. An evacuation alert sounds through the station as Joshua plants explosives with a timer, and Alfie temporarily disables Nomad's power. She then runs to the cargo area where simulants are being transported, finds a copy of her mother Maya, and pulls her into a garden, activating her with a memory chip downloaded during her life support disconnection. Meanwhile, Nomad launches missile at simulant settlements, and Joshua tries to reach an escape pod. Then General Andrews activates a robot, Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man, who first grabs Alfie and then Joshua, who steps in to protect her. Then Nomad starts to explode. Joshua has to eject the capsule with only Alfie inside. Nomad continues to fall apart as Joshua sees Maya in the station's garden, embraces and kisses her one last time on Earth, Alfie safely.